Hey YouTube, it's been a while since I did a video. I'm not quite sure how long it's been, maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks, a month, not quite sure, but I've been really busy. The lawn care season is coming to a halt. Not much time to create videos for you, but I'm gonna try my best to do a few here and there. I possibly have a company reaching out to me for a snowblower, and down in the future we'll get into that. This company reached out to me, sent me this product, and I'm kind of going to go over the pros of this product and some of the cons of the product. I'm actually going to attach it here to my tool bench, and we're actually going to use it. And also I'm going to let you know who it benefits the most for this type of use, or this type of tool that's in this box. So let's get to unboxing this, and then I'm going to attach it to my tool bench, and then we'll put it to a little bit of use, and I'll show you how to use it. Okay, so what we have here is a lawnmower blade sharpener, and I'm going to attach this, like I said, to my workbench here, and then we're going to put it to some use. And I'm going to go over it a little bit and give you some pros and some of the cons. All right, so I got the sharpener mounted. I actually put a blade on it. This is a commercial blade. I'll also put my Toro TimeMasters blade on, which is a residential blade, and show you that either one of them work. That's what makes this so unique. Also, 9/16, I mounted this with a 9/16 wrench, just stuck it underneath the hole, and then use the 9/16 ratchet to tighten this down. You'll also need an Allen key to put this plate on. That's what holds this. Now, one of the ways that you can find out when you're sharpening a new blade, or the blade that you're already sharpening, is you can take a screwdriver, and there's a little hole here. That's where your pin goes, and I'll show you that in a minute. But you can kind of take a screwdriver through here, kind of center that screwdriver up, and lay it on there. And you don't want to press too hard because there's wiggle room in there. So right about there, that blade sharpened at 30 degrees. Now, if you look at my grinder here, this is what I'm using. This is the Ryobi 18 volt with a 40 grit flat disc. And here's one of the pins that come with it. And this is the pin that I'm going to use. So we're going to have to loosen and tighten this bolt and figure out exactly where this grinder lines up. Now, this is how you adjust your grinder to hit the middle of your mower blade, especially if you're bouncing back and forth from residential to commercial blades. The commercial blade's a little wider. So we're going to put this in here. And I got 2 crescent wrenches. So I got to loosen this side up a little bit. So we're going to take this, clamp this down. Take this out for a second. Dangerous there. Move it a little bit. And this will allow me to play with this a little bit. And then once I get it where I want to get it, then we'll tighten it down with this bolt right here. So let me put it on here. Let's see. I like to kind of take the tip of this and kind of like grind a little bit of a mark here. Hold on. So based on that, I need to come to the right a little more. Twist this out a little bit. Let me see here. Still not quite there, just a little bit more. That's pretty good. So now we're going to take this right here, we're going to tighten this bolt all the way down until it's tight. Okay, so you've seen how I mounted the mower blade sharpener onto my workbench, and here's how you put a blade on. Very simple. Put the blade in there, you just twist this handle and tighten it down. Then you're going to be ready to sharpen this side, and if you need to move the degree, you twist this little thumb screw back here and you can hear it click to each one. There's 15, 20, 25, 30. Tighten that down to 30 because these are my commercial blades, so I like them sharpened at 30. Next, all you got to do is put the pin in the grinder here, and it's going to keep you at 30 degrees. So I'm going to put my glasses on here. We're going to make a couple passes. Now I try to keep my passes where I'm going straight up and down, and I want to do the same amount on each side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just be really, really careful when you're putting the grinder down there that it stops. So we got 5 passes. We're going to come over here on the workbench here, take a look at that. See how clean and sharp that looks compared to this side. Now remember, I did 5 passes on this side. So now we want to do 5 passes on this side. We want to try to keep this as even as possible. So glasses down. Remember, don't reach for anything until this grinder has stopped spinning. Safety's always first. We got 5 passes on that side. Now we're going to take a walk over here to one of the most important parts that you got to do. Now you want to balance your blade. I got this balancer off Amazon. I think it was $99. So whenever you set it up like this, as you can see, it's starting to float to the left. Pull this back up here. And since this is the side that was dropping, we're going to put that side up, because we got to take a little bit more off that side. So maybe make 2 more passes on it. All right, let's see. That's about as good as it's going to get, huh? And you've seen how clean that edge is. Extremely clean. Okay, not too sharp, not dull. Butter knife sharp. The good thing about this blade sharpener is it's perfect for homeowners or professionals. Okay, but the part about the homeowner is, like my lawn over here, when I take my Toro TimeMasters blade, if I'm cutting my lawn, I want this thing as sharp as I can get it. So I'm able to take this sharpener down to 20 degrees and sharpen this really, really sharp, because I know that it's not going to hit any rocks or any branches or anything, because I'm just doing my yard. So for the homeowner, this is a perfect blade sharpener that's going to save you a ton of money from taking it somewhere to getting it sharpened, because you can adjust it. Now, if I'm an everyday professional lawn care guy, I'm probably going to sharpen my blades at 30 degrees, and I'm going to probably be using commercial blades. So this works on either commercial or residential. And if I'm sharpening at 30 degrees, when I hit some sticks and some rocks or acorns in other people's yards, pine cones, it's not going to nick my blade up as if it was razor sharp doing my own yard where I know there's none of that in there. Okay, so I think I went over the versatility with that blade sharpener, how clean it sharpens, how smooth it sharpens, the different angles from 15 degrees to 45 degrees. I showed you how I mounted it on this toolbox. You can obviously mount it on a wooden bench. I showed you how to put the pin in. The reason why, and I'm not sure if you noticed when I was sharpening blades, that I prefer to use the Ryobi is because I'm left-handed, and this Ryobi has a top mount here for me to hold with my right hand when I sharpen. So this can be used for a righty or a lefty. It can be used with any grinder that you choose to use. They have 4 different pins that fit different grinders. I just chose this one because it fits my grinder. I showed you how to adjust for different blades, whether you're using a commercial Toro Grandstand blade or a residential Toro TimeMasters blade. This sharpener fits both blades. So I really think that this sharpener benefits homeowners because, like I said, you can adjust the angle to whatever you prefer. Whether if you got sticks in your yard, you're gonna do it at 30 degrees, 35 degrees. If you're a homeowner with nice plush grass, real thick, nice grass, you might sharpen your blades at 20 degrees where it's cutting it like razor sharp and you know you're not gonna nick your blade up. So if you made it this far, do me a huge favor and hit that like. And down below in the description is a link of mine where you save some money. And this sharpener, compared to other sharpeners on the market like this, is the most inexpensive sharpener that there is. And the way that's built is very similar to the other sharpener on the market of this style, except this is probably $150, $180 cheaper than the other brand. This one roughly goes for, I believe, around $75. I'm not quite sure. Again, my affiliate link will be in the description. If you click that and you purchase it from my link, I do get a little kickback, just to let you know. It actually helps me out and it actually helps you save some money. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you're in the market for it, this is probably your best, inexpensive, most effective, most diverse mower blade sharpener on the market. Do me a favor, check out one of these videos that pop up here. Make sure you hit that like, and you got about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.